Welcome, everyone, to the home of the War Chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Ducks will kick it away to start. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Seminoles will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. And the Ducks want to move quickly. The play action fake. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Thrust that arm out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Fires to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Defense, we're always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Stewart. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's James. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The Seminoles pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Just buried it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Working that left side now. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Tuafili. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Release to the back. Fires it incomplete. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for space. It's James. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Herbert. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. He tries to take the top off. And he makes the grab at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Unleashes to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Oregon! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. They'll try to pound their way in. He gets into the end zone to convert, and they'll tack on a couple right before the half.
Oregon 8, Florida State 0.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half.
The end of the first half. Oregon 8, Florida State 0.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Using his legs, it's Whittington. He breaks a tackle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Gabriel. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Right on target this time. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Off play action. Coming after it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Florida State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah,
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Touchdown, Oregon! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
he made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
They'll try to blast their way in. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the 2-point conversion. Wow.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part.
Trying to get behind the defense. Reels it in down the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Glenn. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Right down the middle. Got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown Seminoles!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Snapped it in the shotgun. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Still a lot of time to go here in the third quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Line gets set, first down. He's gonna pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They get him down after he makes the catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, give on the inside. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 22, Florida State 6.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick strike complete. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good. You're late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget your defense, get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Lets it go to the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the 2-point conversion, cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late game heroics.
So that touchdown was big, but just as big, this 2-point conversion attempt to try to get it to a 1-possession game. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon 22, Florida State 12.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the Ducks get enough for the 1st down.
3rd and short, just what the doctor ordered. Toss play, good job up front by the offensive line, getting a bit of a push, and they get the 1st down.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Looking for a crease. It's James. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. Trying play action. Throwing right. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And you know what? You kind of deserve it. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot, but you gave him a little bit of hope.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Gonna take a shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Dropping back, it's Glenn. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
On that two-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up two-point conversion.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on. Oh, he dropped it! Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw on second down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. The run to the right. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
So I have one question and one question only. If I'm trash and you about to lose to me, what that make you?
Schemes and it will be decided on this kick. And this to take the lead.
Make you super trash, bro. Good game.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.